Hi everyone, welcome back to CSE545 Software Security. In this week, we will continue to talk about stack vulnerabilities. So recall that in last week, we talked about buffer overflow, especially stack buffer overflow vulnerabilities. And we talked about how to overwrite the return address to point to an arbitrary function that exists in a binary. However, there are cases that there's no such existing function that we really want to use. So we need to customize what we want to fulfill our attacking purpose. This week, we will talk about shellcode, and we will talk about how we can use Stack Overflow to execute shellcode that are stored in the stack. After that, we will then talk about the modern defense mechanisms against Stack Overflow vulnerabilities. Especially, we will talk about stack canary, ASLR, and WXORX. After we talk about these three different modern defense mechanisms, I will then talk about return-oriented programming, which is another kind of attack that can be based on Stack Overflow vulnerability and that can bypass modern defense mechanisms that I talk about. And also, I will talk about how to avoid stack buffer overflow vulnerabilities. I hope that by the end of today's video, you will be able to understand Stack Overflow better, as well as understand how to avoid such vulnerabilities in your future if you are going to program a C code.